2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play. Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Currently 1 under for the day. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Seven feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
No longer tied for the lead at the end of that hole. She's now our sole leader. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
She's currently in first position. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Nice line. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Putting for birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Looking great now.
And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should find the surface.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt.
And this one will be for bogey. Now 5 shots up after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Going with the 6-iron here.
That one should find the surface.
Wow, what a shot. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Hey, that's a chance. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And that will move her to 7 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on, because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well, your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's tidy.
Second shot here at the 10th. Opting for the 9-iron. That could play. A birdie putt awaits.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, how about that one? Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Look out left.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Wow.
Came close with that chip.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Currently 10 under for the round.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, almost went in. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
Okay, that'll work.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ouch, that hurts. Let's return to live play now.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Get excited. This could go in. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This shot from around 210 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Great looking shot this. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This one's tracking. The putt drops and it's 14 under par heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Ha, that's a beauty. She'll be stoked. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That's some good golf right there. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one is right down the pipe.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5.
You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Huge bunker shot here to win the tournament.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
A chance for her to win the event here.
It's tracking.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.